I love talking about anger. It is what I call the justice emotion, because when we are aware of this thing, it helps us activate passion. It helps us activate knowing what's important to us. It helps us stand up for people. It helps us stand up for ourselves. It leads us into all of the directions of being like a strong, competent human with a sense of self. I love it. It's an empowering emotion. When I say anger, what's the image you have in your head? Do that again. This is how Amy gets angry.
Or I don't know. I'm picturing me making a bowl of cereal and then smashing it on the ground. Not that I've ever done that. Like, have you ever just smashed something down?
I've slammed things. I slammed my door so many times as a child. My dad took it off the hinges.
Oh,
but I don't think I've ever broken it or slammed a dish down. That sounds like it would feel kind of.
Should try it.
Yeah.
So why did you ask me what do I picture with anger? Because I mean, I was picturing like some angry little like emoji thing.
I see like the red devil emoji in my head when I think about anger. Because that's what we're taught anger is this like big, loud, bad, scary. It's fighting. It's all of that. When anger could be a million things that are actually very comfortable to be with, but we're not shown that. And the need around anger is usually some form of needing to be heard. Whether it's I need to be heard, or I need this people to know this thing about the world or this thing about this person. So that's usually the need. And if we feel it, like I said, we have this empowerment. We, again, will get our passion. It helps us create change in the world. Now, if we ignore that anger, which is, I think, what a lot of people are taught, specifically women, are don't do that.
Don't be angry.
Don't be angry. Be grateful. Be this, be that. Hush. Be quiet. Don't say that.
Don't ruffle feathers.
Don't be loud. Don't be.
How can you be a helper?
Yeah. Be a helper without getting in the way of anything. Mm-hmm. When that happens, we end up becoming some form of, and this is going to sound extreme, but like this depressed sense of self. So we remove parts of ourselves.
What I was picturing is me as a doll, a blow up doll. And like I've got the little part where the air goes in and it's like slightly open. And then every time you suppress this, it's like psh, a little more air goes out. And then you do it again and psh, a little more air goes out until eventually you're like unrecognizable. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually a really good metaphor.
You're welcome.
And you can also think about like me trying to hold in my anger. It takes a lot of energy. And so you can also use the metaphor of taking a beach ball and putting it underwater. And I can only hold it for so long. So when it does come out, it's going to come out in this crazy exaggerated way, which is a lot of times what happens. And that's what people think, I think a lot of times when they see anger. They see that beach ball blowing up out of the water versus what actually was going on in that actual shade of anger. That is not, people see, I think, anger as like rage a lot of times. Jesus was one of the angriest people in the world on earth ever. And he walked around everywhere he went being looking perfect. He had so much anger. It's how you show it.